Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Stable Condition.
Hi.
Hey.
We have a little bit of news. Just someone's not here again.
Jthor is still gone, but we heard back from him, and that's what matters. So
He's
back from the dead.
No, we did say he died on the last episode, but we gotta come clean. He's not actually dead. He just sleeps a lot. And also, with this week specifically, this is a complicated weekend because
Yes, it is.
It's tricky.
there's a lot of birthdays, his included. So since he's not here, happy birthday, Jthor.
I already tweeted him.
He only gets one, huh?
I also tweeted you in the same tweet.
Yeah. Okay. So it was also my birthday on Thursday, and that's the funny thing. Out of our friends, when it comes to Jthor, Cam, and I, our birthdays are June 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Oh, boy.
Mine being June 15th. So I'm also celebrating birthday. I'm sorry. So yeah, happy birthday to that troublesome trio. So yeah, we have heard back from Jthor. He is at his house right now celebrating his birthday with his aunt and uncle who just happened to stop by. So we know where he is, we know what he's doing. That's what matters. It's all good. So we're gonna three-man this again.
So what are we gonna
For
do
the
today?
third week in a row, actually. That's interesting.
What are we gonna do this time, Dewie?
Yeah.
So we're gonna give our first impressions of the episode that aired today. Not Looking for Trouble.
The Yak episode.
The Yak episode. Yes, the Yak episode. We're going to give a review of Honest Apple, and then we are going to have a discussion. So, for those that have been following, we are now officially in the mid-season hiatus of Season 7.
Which is weird because today's episode was the 11th episode, and usually it ends on 13.
Well, see,
half of 26.
if I recall, it didn't do that last year either.
It did.
On 13.
Yeah.
Are you absolute? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No. What I was noticing is in season 5, it ended on episode 13.
Yeah.
And season 6 was episode 12 with Spice Up Your Life, because that was the last one. Then it went into a hiatus, and if I recall, Spice Up Your Life was episode 12.
I can double check on that.
Don't check Netflix because they get the order wrong all the time.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
Yeah, if your source is gonna be Netflix, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Now I'm gonna use my old
that ain't legit.
I'm gonna use my old trusty source known as Wikipedia. They never get me wrong.
So far they haven't, unfortunately.
So if this trend continues, by the time we get to season 21?
Back to Wikipedia I go.
Season 20. What? Jesus, bless you. Did you make that? Wow, you didn't clip. I'm impressed. By that logic, by the time we get to season 21, episode 1 will be a mid-season hiatus.
Let's see.
So anyways, so yeah, we're
Got a mid-season hiatus to a two-parter.
Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny. That would be terrible.
Yeah, you're right.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Wow.
Yeah, it's a weird trend, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
season 5 was 13, season 6 is 12, and now season 7 is 11. So,
Hey,
7-11. Yay!
That was intentional.
There's your episode title. Woo!
Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Can you imagine how stupid this... Well, it already is dumb. But can you imagine how more dumb it would be if that was how we did this show, is we keep going until we get our episode title?
See you later, guys.
Yeah. So, I can see that you have your timer ready.
You guys ready for our first impressions?
Let's do it.
Hold on, Trixie. What is the episode called?
Not looking for problems?
Not
He's
Looking
got
for Trouble.
75% of it right.
Okay. First impressions of Not Looking for Trouble. 3, 2, 1. Now, when I say go, you're gonna. I'm kidding. I love doing that. Did you see his finger
I was
flinch?
like,
That was great. Okay.
Start!
Episode funny. Yak's good. Pink pony funny.
This was an alright episode.
I liked
overall.
it. Look,
Sorry.
I'm just happy the Yaks are back. I loved seeing the Yaks again. It had a lot of funny moments, and I love Prince Rutherford.
And it really shows off that, like, yeah, in the first episode, they weren't being a dick. That's just how they acted.
Yeah.
Stomping everything.
Animals cute. Okay, so that's actually a good point. Party Poops, which was the first episode with the accent. Now this one, now that we have both, personally, I still love Party Poop more
Same
because
here.
that was so
Yeah.
funny. This was really good. Do not get me wrong. I really like this episode. The moral about stubbornness and there's no shame in asking for help is a really good one. It's a moral we've had before in Applebuck season.
Yes.
But again, I'm of the mind of there is nothing wrong with having the same moral because there's different ways to learn it.
Exactly. That was a completely different way in Applebuck season.
Yeah, exactly. It was the stubbornness of Applejack, and especially since Applejack wasn't in a leadership position like Rutherford is, where his stubbornness causes an entire group of yaks to suffer. Because, the giant avalanche is like, no, this is fine.
We can make
We can make this
we
work.
can make sandwiches. It's good.
Yeah. So, I also, one thing that this episode did that I really, really liked was Pinkie Pie's story. The change in art style with the it was sand and what was
There were goats.
goats, yes, and they call
asking
upon
help for cows.
the magical bovines.
Yeah.
It was like, what? And yeah,
And then happy ever after the end. Now, does anyone tell me what the moral of that story was?
I love Rutherford's D answer. D, goats weep. There was something like that. Well, I think my favorite Rutherford, it was like, I really like the part where he's showing off, the yak culture. It starts off very well. It starts off really good. It's like, everything's fine.
You broke the stick that has been passed down through generation after generation.
I'm just kidding. No, and they have that thing where they listen to music and they get shoulder to shoulder and just sway left and right, and that's how they enjoy music. So to keep that going after the apple pitch, that's how and he's doing that, and you hear Rutherford just go, "Stop! Music over." I will totally admit I lost it at that part. That was so funny. So something I do think needs to be said about this: the balloon. We got the balloon back.
Was it in season 6 at all?
I don't remember.
Because I just saw it like floating. I was like, yay, the balloons!
Let's
back.
think about that when we're not on a time limit for that.
Yeah.
But no, I was so happy to not only see the balloon again, but to be seeing it used so much,
And we got more Gummy and Pinky interaction.
which are always adorable.
So you're playing I Spy.
Yeah, they brought back the spy outfit from the first
That's
Crystal
right,
episode,
too.
Yeah,
from
they
the
did.
season 3 premiere,
Mhm.
and it's the exact same one. That's why I loved Rainbow Dash had a moment in this that I like when Pinky's trying to scale the wall while Sam Fisher's on. She's like, and she looks at Twilight like, flucks the wings. I got this.
Or you could just be awesome and open the door. Something like that.
Yeah. No, that was a very Rainbow Dash moment, and I really liked it.
Dude, Rainbow Dash. Pinkie Pie did something that reminded me of Jthor.
In this episode?
Yeah, in this episode when she went back to Ponyville and explaining the situation, what's going on, and Twilight was like, "All right, we can go back and help them. That's why we should go back and help them."
Yeah, that is totally true. Yeah.
Good
That's
thinking,
why I love
Pinky.
Applejack. I love Applejack. It's obvious the absurdity and obvious confusion. It's like, pun, just roll with it. That was funny. That was
Good
really,
idea, Pinky.
That is a great dynamic of that friendship. That's really good.
Good idea, Jthor.
The episode, it did do one thing that I don't want to say it's a bad thing, but I need to go back and rewatch it because the ending confuses me a little. One, didn't it end pretty quickly?
Yeah.
I felt like it ended really quickly. It was like, oh.
Took a few minutes to clean up. I mean, they've been wrapping winter for quite a bit. They have experience.
They know what they do.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the last scene where they're outside the gate and
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Yeah.
Like the last scene, and it's like Rutherford comes up. He's super pissed off, and he's, or at least he acts like, and is like, you stood up to Yax without. I need to see it again, but there was something that's like maybe I missed something. I was tired,
Yeah.
but it's like so there could have been a step in logic that had me going, huh? Again, I'll rewatch it. Overall, I really like this one. It's not one of my favorites of the season, but I like it.
It's alright.
Yeah, just a nice middle.
Yeah.
And time. And well, actually, okay. Well, it's also. Do you think it's kind of cheating that we watch the timer as it goes? Because your phone is sitting right there, and as I'm talking,
I'll
I'm
just
watching
leave this next time.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's like in pony interruption fashion, where while we do, we try not to look at the clock.
If it's an intense question, we won't.
No, because we'll be too busy trying to get in each other's faces. No, that's wrong. No, it's not. You're wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. You're the only one. So, review of Honest Apple. And right away, I hate to admit this, but so far I have, like, all the way through, I have only watched that episode once.
Really?
Yes. And it's not because it's a bad episode or anything. I actually enjoyed it. Oh, I will be honest and say that it is, I'd say it's near the lower half. It's in the lower half of my favorite episodes this season.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, it's an episode, it doesn't do anything bad. The thing I can say about this, I love the moral. I think the moral is great in it. I will admit there are some parts in it, I guess, that are a little boring.
Mm-hmm.
It could be, it's a little boring. That's usually my problem with that. If there's an episode I have a problem with, it's just boring. But, yeah, like, I like the idea. The setup was good. It's like, all right, we're gonna do this baller fashion, this fashion competition. We need a judge, so let's grab somebody who doesn't know anything about fashion. It's like, oh boy, the hijinks are gonna ensue.
It's like if you got me for commentary on a sports game.
Yeah. So
he got the ball, and he's running with it.
So Trixie, what are your thoughts on Game 5 of the NBA Finals where Golden State ran away with it?
It's a pretty good game.
Can you go into the details about why it was a good game?
I like the ending.
So for those that don't I know what he's doing. We played a game that, like, we didn't play. We came up with a game a couple of weeks ago, and we hate ourselves for it. It's a game where we'll talk about it later. Let's focus on the review.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
But boy, do we hate ourselves for it. So, Honest Apple. I know a lot of people immediately pair this episode with the quick, what was it, like 5 seconds? No, it was a little longer. I'd say like 10 seconds of, out of absolutely nowhere, Rarity shredding on a 2-stringed acoustic guitar.
With 4 heads.
Yes.
Wasn't that the first thing you saw this episode?
On accident, yes.
Yeah.
But it was just like, again, I know when you were watching, you were probably thinking, "Oh my God, Dewey must be loving this because I play guitar." Honestly,
Am I wrong though?
well, I didn't do a backflip or anything. Like, again, I was tired because it's 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday is like stupid early for me, but I always make sure to watch the episodes. I'm just usually out of it on my first watch through. And it was just so random to me. It's like, whoa, what? Because it's like, okay, because I love how Pinky's got the guitar. And it's a very nice guitar, too. It looks nice.
Oh, and speaking of Pinky, like her first little guitar solo she does.
In the beginning?
Yeah,
she's
it's
just
super adorable.
Wasn't she just strumming, like, just chords and stuff?
But she herself was singing the little solo.
Oh, I need to see that
Yeah.
again. Was
super
that,
adorable.
was
It's
that-
at the very beginning, before the title screen shows up.
Let's pause the episode. No, I'm serious. I'm serious here. Let's pause the episode. Pausing it right now. So yeah, that was super cute. And Pinky said she's looking for guitar lessons. I think I can help you with that, Pinky. Get in touch with me.
Andrea?
Yeah. Andrea Lippman, you want guitar lessons? Call me.
We have
I'll
an interest in Nightmare Nights.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
If she comes, that'll be really cool.
That
She is.
adorable.
Has she been confirmed?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. So anyway,
It's like, you have to pause the episode just to see that.
yeah.
Super cute though.
Well, no, we do that. We do that a lot. Yeah. So yeah, the guitar lessons was really the guitar thing was really cute. Sorry, I'm still a teensy bit tired.
Teensy.
Teensy weensy.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so like we stopped the episode for a bit, but we didn't go back and watch the entirety of it. We just watched that one part because I was curious. I wanted to know what you were talking about.
It's super cute.
Have you seen the pictures of like for Rarity's playing the guitar and whatnot. Have you seen the edits where it's Rara instead?
Oh.
Yeah, there's like pictures of Rara doing it with her own guitar, and it looks awesome. It looks so good. I'll
If Rara could shred like that.
yeah. Let's,
Oh, loaded.
What is it that Sassy Saddles? Bust my buttons.
Yeah.
Was Sassy Saddles in this episode?
No, it was
No.
It was Hoity Toity. It was
photo finish.
Hoity
Photo
Toity,
Finish.
Photo Finish, and Inky Rose.
And then there's two other ones, I forget their names.
Yeah, but yeah. So
Like, literally forgot their names.
nice job. Really, it was really good. Everybody loved having Photo Finish back.
Of course.
I
faint!
hold on
That's
now.
probably
God, Tabitha's.
No, hold on.
What's up?
I think I might have just had a realization. I think with this episode, Photo Finish just took the record for the longest drought in between character appearances.
Before, even after Hoity Toity? Because Hoity Toity hadn't come back since season 1.
Good
right?
point, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like he might have been in the background. I think he was in the background. That's what it comes into question, was like, have they been in the background before? Because then it gets really dicey. But as far as like being a character up front with speaking lines and whatnot, because before this it was Gilda.
Yeah.
Because she went from season 1 to season 5 before she got back in it. Now it's from season 1 to season 7.
But then you can also say that, because Photo Finish has her own EQG special.
True. Oh yeah, that's right. Huh.
So she was the main one, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
So that can be construed
Well,
as her coming back.
Either way, the drought's over.
Yes.
For you Photo Finish fans, the drought is very much over.
And thank goodness.
And especially since she walks away with such a great line, just, I faint!
And just faints. And I love how they her helper like helps her up and she like nods to that question like, does she always do that?
Oh yeah, that's right! She totally did!
She's like, yeah, it happens a lot. And Photo Finish gets pissed at her.
That's-
I'm sorry.
I was like, it's not wrong.
I'm sorry, don't fire me.
Don't fire me. Again. Okay. So yeah.
It's good to see the voice actors keeping their
Yes,
roles.
Trevor Duvall came back as Hoity Toity,
Yes.
which is exactly what we needed. And Tabitha was Hoity Toity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Photo
no,
Finish.
she's Photo
No, did I say Hoity Toity? I'm sorry, I'm tired. Photo Finish. Photo Finish.
Photo Finish.
Yes, Tabitha was Photo Finish. I mean, now I want to see Tabitha do Hoity Toity, but that's such a great name, too. Hoity Toity.
Hoity Toity.
Like, you can just totally see him walking around in the streets with a serious look on his face. Like, he hits it off with some pony at just at some place in Carolina. They're really cool and everything's like, very nice to meet you. What's your name? Hoity Toity. So what's your real name?
Just like, oh, look at the time, man.
What's your real name? Hoity Toity. Oh, like you're one to talk crystal fire death hell. I don't know, just BS and OC name.
Yeah, Crystal Fire Death.
Shadow Death Hell is my go-to edgy OC name.
Shadow Death.
Shadow Death Hell.
Oh.
He's got multiple tragic backstories.
He keeps coming back with a more tragic backstory.
Oh my god. No, okay, we're not doing it now, but that's what we need to do. At some time on the show, when all four of us are here, we need to make the worst OC possible.
Dark Shadow Knight.
I don't know, I think Shadow Death Hell. Blood Shadow Death Hell.
Well, we need Dark Shadow Knight because all three of those are pretty much the same word.
That's true. That's actually a very, very good point. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's focus on the here and now, shall we? With Honest Apple.
Okay.
Yes.
Strawberry Sunrise.
Yes.
I was
Come
kind
on.
of saving that in my back pocket for a little later on, but yeah,
I mean, we have to bring it up.
She's got my MVP. For this
Yeah, this
episode.
one.
I can name several people who that is.
Exactly.
Like through and through. And by the way, You're one of them.
Really?
And some points, yes.
How?
Gee, I don't know. I mean, that's fine if you want to have the wrong opinion. Does that not sound like you? I've got you on recording, you son of a bitch.
That's alright if you want to believe in bullshit. Then yeah. It's so great.
No, that like for me, that is the scene in this episode I take the most away from. Like that is truly like the great part of this. Like, cause that's a good way I can describe this. This is a good episode that has a great scene in it.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny. It's really funny, and I honestly wish more episodes would do what this one does, where this one basically shows the moral in the lesson rather than just tell the lesson.
Yes.
I mean, I'm fine if it tells the lesson, but if it shows it, it's way better, and that's what Rarity did in this.
So, come with me.
Yeah, Applejack, come here. Let me learn you. And
I'm sorry that you bite into those tasteless, merely Winfield things. Oh.
That's right.
Damn.
They're not strawberries though.
Savage.
I honestly don't care for I love strawberry flavored things, but as far as like strawberries, I don't care much for.
I like strawberries more than apples.
What?
I like apples though.
I like apples. They can just give me a stomach ache.
Yeah.
When you eat just an apple by itself.
I like to cut them up and then peel off the what's it called?
The skin?
Yeah.
That thing.
They call it skin. Gross.
Well, it is. This never mind.
For some reason, it tastes better when you cut them up. I don't know why. That's just how I feel.
Look, man, my heart belongs to pears and pineapples, so.
Strawberries. And bananas.
Yes. Actually, not too crazy about bananas. But anyways, you know what I loved about Strawberry Sunrise? How confident she was in this.
Totally.
Can we go back and watch that scene real quick? Pausing the episode. Oh, I'm sorry that you think apples are actually good. Poor misguided Sybil. Oh my God, I love that scene.
I like that little
Savage.
that she added in. Like,
Yeah, like, oh, I'm sorry you're just misled. Yeah, that was actually really, really well done. And we were talking about that. Like, she comes out eating strawberries and has more as the conversation is going on.
She eats the bowl too. She doesn't even take off the grass. But then again, they're horses, so it's alright.
Good job, Trixie. Very astute. Horses eat grass. Good job. They can also eat fruits with grass. I don't know. We're not getting into that. Yeah, love that. That is my main takeaway from this. Is
she your MVP as well?
Yes. I can say that. Like, we're not done with the review yet, but you are absolutely right. My MVP is Strawberry Sunrise because she tied it all together, and and Applejack has a great part in this where it's like, where it was immediately after that where she has that moment of clarity, like, oh my God,
yeah,
you're right.
She didn't need to be so mean about.
oh.
Yeah, doesn't she look like right at Rick? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that. That was great. That was so well handled. It's like, I love what the show is doing, but if there was more of that, that would be great. Show instead of tell.
Oh yeah.
It is so well done with that. And just the sheer confidence and whateverness to Strawberry Sunrise. Obviously Applejack got knocked back flat on her butt over that. It's like, what? You've never met someone in your life who doesn't like apples. Tibor, can you believe there are people out there who don't like Rush?
No.
Poor
for me.
souls. How? Hold on. Pause. How can you say that? That's the holy trinity of rock and roll.
Not a fan.
This is a moral so many people need to hear, though.
I just think Fallout was better.
Oh boy, here we go. Isn't it funny though how that's become such a buzzword though? Opinion.
Oh yeah.
Opinion.
Well, that's just like.
There's so many YouTubers that will reinstate that. This is my opinion, guys.
And it's so disappointing.
It's so unnecessary.
Well,
it should be unnecessary.
No, I'm about to say it's disappointing that it is necessary. That's the clarification. Like, I get YouTube we really like Phantom Strider.
Yeah.
Well, I think, I'm on
He
the same boat where it's like,
prefaces every video. It's
Because
like,
he knows so many people are gonna get butthurt over the different opinions.
I hate how it's the standard. Like, it
Yeah.
has to be included in every, like, video.
But
well, not every
especially
video.
pony stuff.
I know, but it
My
shouldn't.
God.
It shouldn't
Oh,
be.
man.
Anytime Watch Mojo has a pony, especially in the thumbnail,
Yes.
people lose their mind.
Recently,
I-
there was one.
Yes, top 10 cartoon characters
That
that
are
will soon become iconic, and Pinkie Pie was the thumbnail.
She was like number 9, I
Yeah.
think.
Number 9.
Number 9, and oh, that comment section.
I haven't even seen the video. and
Guys,
I'm not
guys,
I'm not gonna look at it. I just
I
need
thought,
a place.
I'll
and
be honest, guys, this is my opinion. If you think number 1 was great, I'm happy for you. This is my opinion that I thought number 1 was kind of lame.
There was a.
Jake and Finn from
That's
Adventure
right.
Time.
Never really liked that show.
I couldn't. It had one episode that I absolutely adored, and then aside from that, it was the episode My Way, if you remember that,
I haven't
where
seen it.
Finn basically keeps trying to do everything his way. I will admit that was a very good episode. It had a part that I thought was hilarious. I'm gonna look it up later, but aside from that, it's just Adventure Time didn't really do anything. I forget where you stand on this, Tibor, but our opinion on Steven Universe.
I'm indifferent.
It's
I gave it the old college try.
I've tried it. I have tried numerous times.
I
And
gave season 1. I downloaded all of the episodes for season 1, and I gave it a go. And
Nothing for you.
yeah,
I can't get into it, and I've tried to sit down on numerous occasions to try it, and it does not work for me. And I know there's gonna be people that are there are people who, if they heard me say that, I'd get crucified.
They'll be flabbergasted.
It's like, look, I acknowledge it is a well done show, but you know what? To me, it's boring. It's extremely boring, and I'm totally playing Strawberry Sunrise here. It's to me, it is extremely boring. To which I have had Steven Universe fans respond to that by saying, "Oh, come on! The first 30 episodes are super slow, but after that it picks up, it gets really good." It's like,
no, it's
dude,
still slow.
it's like, dude, wow, Tibor.
I mean, I gave all 52 in that.
So
Yes.
hold on. You watched the entire thing and you're still just indifferent.
Yes. Well, there was.
I didn't even
let
know
me be-
that about you.
Let me be even more honest.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Was like 1 or 2 episodes that I liked that were really touching. Anything other than that was like, eh.
Well, from what I have seen of it, it has some scenes that are pretty good, but it's not enough to like have that kind of pull that something like MLP does for me. Again, for me, these are my opinions. These are
Well,
my
that's
facts.
that's just like your opinion.
These are guys.
I love
Timber's
how-
right.
I love how-
Shush. I need to clarify. This is my opinion.
How DWK opened up his review for this one with that scene from
Oh, hold on! Don't call it a review. You know he hates that.
for his
Recap.
Oh, the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, the Big Lebowski.
That's what I
And
got.
it's just like episode summary. That's just like your opinion.
Well, you know what? It disappoints. The more I think about it, it disappoints me that this episode exists, because we're teaching a moral and a lesson that, as great as it is, in this day and age, it shouldn't be a moral and a lesson that has to
Should
be
be
taught.
common sense.
It should be.
Mm.
It's like you and I disagree on shit all the time.
Yeah.
You like Chipotle. I like Freebirds.
Freebirds is decent.
What did you just say?
Like,
Excuse
you
me?
completely shit talk my place. I'm like, your place isn't that great.
Yeah,
And then you're the one. You're the one who gets triggered.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm completely beating your places to the ground. You're like, well, yours is okay. Just okay. Oh my god, that is great. That's a great. You should probably take a look in the mirror a moment. But yeah, it's just like that's the thing with Steven Universe is I respect the fact that it is a show that has a big following, and it has had an impact on people that the way MLP has had an impact on me. I think that's great. I think it's phenomenal that it can do that. It's just that as I sat down and watched the episodes, what I have seen it's not for me.
Yeah.
And again that whole argument of we have Tibor as a testimony here is like the first 30 episodes are slow and after that it's still slow, according to you. It's like the first 30 episodes are slow, but after that it gets amazing. It's like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sit through 30 episodes of mediocrity, which to me is mediocre. That's my opinion. Of just to get to stuff that's finally good. I've never seen an episode of Supernatural, but I know it's a very popular show.
It's a pretty good show.
Oh yeah, that's right, you like it.
I haven't seen all of it, but what I've seen is really good.
I had a friend who once said what did she say? The first 8 seasons suck, but season 9 is great. That's fine. We're not talking.
But you have to watch the
Hold
first
on,
8 seasons.
Hold on, yeah. That's the thing about Supernatural Steven Universe. We're not talking about the first 30 episodes. We're talking about the first 8 seasons.
God damn.
Seasons.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, and that triggered Jthor.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
boy.
Jthor loves that show.
Yes, he does. He loves him some Supernatural. And I remember telling him that, and he's like, let me at her. It's like, dude, I'm glad she doesn't live in this state anymore, because you might come after her.
Yeah.
But, I was like, opinions like, oh yeah, the first 8 seasons, need I clarify again, suck. But season 9's great. So, yeah, I'm going to stop harking on Steven Universe. It's just not for me. I've tried many times. It's not for me. But yeah, it's just, this is a lesson what we need more of. Unfortunately, and it's so and you see it as we were talking about, you see it everywhere on YouTube.
Battle Strider, the completionist,
The
Cat
completionist
Icarus.
has to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for God's sake.
Cat Icarus
Angry
does
Joe.
it. Angry Joe.
Nostalgia Critic? What? No, does Nostalgia Critic do it?
Not really. I think he's more like lenient. I was like, yeah, it's an opinion. I shouldn't have too much of it.
No, he doesn't do
Probably?
it because he makes self-aware jokes that kind of do it for him.
That's true. Yeah.
So he does it in a very.
Because like he'll
think
say one of his the top 11 something. He'll say his and then like immediately follow with a boo sound effect.
Yeah. No, he's extremely self-aware, and he needs to be. No, we got nothing but love for Nostalgia Critic because he knows how to talk about this stuff, but still get it across that it is an opinion. Even as a critic, it is still an opinion.
I really want to meet Doug Walker.
I do too.
Yeah.
I like how I've seen numerous cosplays of him.
Yeah.
But no, he is just someone I just want to meet, and I've got several things I'd love to talk to him about. But no, big shout out to Nostalgia Critic, much love. That's our opinion.
Is that gonna be the title of the episode?
Yes.
God, I don't know anymore.
We have like 3
There's
pretty
so
good.
many options.
Yes, we got 3 good ones already.
I'm gonna jot it down. For God's sakes, we're not even to our discussion yet.
Oof.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh yeah. As you know, as Clayton has said several times about his
My opinion.
about your thoughts on trophies and whatnot.
Well, don't talk. No. Do you really? No.
I'm just saying how
What are you talking about, Trixie?
at the end of the episode,
My-
everyone's a winner.
That little.
I cannot believe that when we did our first impressions, I immediately remembered that, but here, I actually forgot it. Thank you for reminding me of that. So, since we talked about something that the episode does very, very well, I do need to talk about something the episode does that pisses me off.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
you should have seen him during friendship games. Because Celestia flat out comes out and says, "You're all winners."
I hate that trope so much. That is just my opinion. That is stupid. And you know what? It
That's
would.
my factually based opinion.
No, like, hold on, for real. This would not be so bad if we didn't see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Both in MLP and outside of MLP. Because I know I talked about this last time. But spoilers for the movie Sing. If you have not already seen Sing, good movie. But you know what? They do that exact same damn thing in it too. The whole movie is based around a competition that Buster is having, the koala.
Yeah.
That Buster is having And it turns out once the theater gets destroyed and they rebuild it, that's when he has his moment of clarity. Is like, you know what? The competition doesn't matter, even though that's what brought them all here in the first place. Because they wanted to win $100,000 that you don't have.
That no one gets now because apparently everyone's a winner.
Yeah, exactly. It's about, and that's what it's about. It's about living, in the moment. It's like, this is our moment tonight. So let's make the most out of that. Which I can agree with. I think
the
it's
most out of it, yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. And I know that we kind of turned this into talking about Sing, but it's relevant.
Yeah.
I do feel it's relevant. It's like, that's true. Now I agree, but damn it, I hate this trope. Sing did it. Friendship games did it. This episode did it. And you know why I hate it so much? Because now I expect it. Every time I see like a kid's movie or something where there's a competition of many people, like many characters, not just two people going at it, but like many characters, they're going to always have you're both winners. You know another example? Aquila and the Bee. The movie we watched you left early, but on Sunday, after closing ceremonies at BabsCon, we were up in our room and we were just channel surfing, and the movie, have you ever heard of that? Aquila and the Bee?
No.
It's a good movie. I like it. It came out in like 2004, but it's just basically about this girl trying to be, she competes in the spelling bee. She always loses out to this kid named Dylan, and they take it to nationals. Like, they go to the nation's capital and they eat super intense spelling bee. And if half the stuff in that's true, it's like, damn, these kids go to great lengths, and I'm not kidding, great lengths to learn how to spell these words. Words I didn't even know were real. Pasquinade.
P.
Yeah, exactly. But the movie does the same thing. Again, spoilers for Aquila and the Bee.
A spelling bee where everyone wins?
Well, okay, so basically what happens is, like I said, it comes down to two characters, Aquila and Dylan, who is her rival and everything. And basically, I may have it wrong because I've only seen it once, and it was on Sunday evening, so I was still pretty tired after a very draining convention. So I may not remember the details fully. So if there's somebody who has seen it, please correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, what they do is they get to the final round, where it's just Aquila and Dylan. Out of everybody that got eliminated, they're the only ones left. And you know how spelling bees work, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like if you and I are competing, and I go up and I spell a word wrong,
I have to spell the next word right, or else.
And if you do, then you win.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's kind of like a game of knockout with basketball, where I go up for it's like you have to knock the second. You have to go second and knock them out. You have to put yourself in that kind of position. So that's what they do. Aquila gets a word wrong, to which I actually was like, oh wow, it caught me off guard. It was a surprisingly enjoyable moment. It was like, oh wow, our main character got a word wrong. She's kind of on the ropes here. And Dylan goes up, intentionally spells a word wrong. He does it on purpose, even though he knew the word. And then the whole time they're spent going back and forth, intentionally spelling words wrong. Until the judges finally decide, you know what, you're both winners. They keep spelling words wrong until I think they put themselves in a position where if they spell this word right, then they both share the championship. I can't remember it like that.
I don't know.
It was somewhat, but they took the long way around, which I appreciate. But at the end of the day, you still did you're both winners, and I hate that. I hate it because now I expect it.
Yeah.
It's like I would, and if MLP is the one that does it, I will be so happy. But, and again, I know there's going to be parents probably out there who think I'm horrible for saying this, but kids need to lose. You need to know what it's like to, if you are going to get in a field where there is competition of some sort, there are winners and there are losers. That's just how it is. Stop having this soft spot, and I'm sorry if this sounds like a rant. I truly do. I'm sorry. But you have got to stop having just this entire soft spot. A soft spot becomes a soft body.
Yeah.
Where because, like, let's say you keep doing this over and over and over, eventually there's gonna come a time when not only they're gonna lose, they're gonna get their asses kicked, and they're not gonna be prepared for it because they go through their life thinking, well, you know, I'm a special little snowflake. This shouldn't happen to me.
I always win.
Yeah, it's like, wait, basically, but I'm the main character. Again, you've got to lose.
Yes.
You have to. Losing is a part of it. It has always been a part of
You
it.
learn more from losing.
Yes, you learn more from losing. You learn more from your failures. Don't ignore this stuff. It's a part of life. So whenever I see these shows and movies constantly doing it, if it was 1 or 2 times, okay, whatever. But it is always.
Did you imagine Game 5 recently, where they just came out and say, guys, Golden State, you're all winners.
Yeah.
You're both winners.
Considering the kind of rivalry Golden State and Cleveland is becoming, I think both San Francisco, Oakland, and Cleveland will all burn down. Thankfully, that is not the case. But do you see my point, though?
Oh, yeah.
You know what the sad thing is? I haven't even touched on my trophy rant.
Oh, jeez.
That's not even involved.
That's not even then.
No. I'm doing that off mic.
Yeah.
Because that makes me so... It has nothing to do with ponies, and it makes me so angry. I could probably tie it into ponies, but I'm not going to do it. I hope I've made my point with this, is stop sugarcoating competition. Especially in kids' shows. Because then, you know, it's like, well, we don't want to hurt their feelings. Well, it comes at the cost of doing them an extreme disservice. Because life isn't going to give a shit if it hurts feelings.
Yep.
So, probably a good idea to start them young. If you have a character, if your main character wins, okay, that's fine. It's not like, oh, they're the main character, so they're immediately going to win. That's, careful, Tibor, you're about to knock
I know.
Yeah.
I felt it.
If the main character wins, okay. If the main character wins all the time, no, I don't like that either. You've got to win, you've got to lose. None of this, you're all winners. Stop it, please. Anyways, this is a good episode.
Yeah.
I like it.
And speaking of that, who would y'all guys choose for the winner?
For what?
For the dress
Oh,
competition?
between those 3.
I don't know. They all did such a good job, and I don't want to upset them. And hurt their
I mean, I
feelings.
just couldn't choose, so I
Can't we
just...
just...
Just choose one.
Just
I don't
pick
know.
one.
I only know Inky Rose's name. I don't know the other.
I have to see it again. That's the
Yeah.
problem. I can't.
I don't know that one's the. Oh my God, I can't even. She
Like
literally
every-
says, "I can't even."
Like, that was like every
I
high
was just
school
like,
girl.
"Oh, damn it."
That's why she's always her friends are always go out in odd numbers because she can't even.
Can't.
I need friends.
Applejack literally did it all by herself. I don't think you know what that word means.
Applejack was hilarious in this because she was getting mad at it. She was getting mad. It's like, you're intentionally putting holes. You're intentionally putting holes in pants. That's impractical. It's stylish. No, it's not. She was getting like so mad.
I don't know how you're supposed to wear the future.
Oh, is that a line?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my God.
She got mad for like because someone was like ripping holes in pants. Like,
I love that when like Applejack took a hat with a bunch of feathers on it and shook the living daylights
It took
out of it.
hours to put all those feathers in.
Like they were all meticulously, carefully put on, and she's like, "There you go. Now it's more useful," or something like that.
It's like, that's just mean, Applejack.
And I mean, also the image of Applejack violently shaking a hat in her mouth is really cute. But
Okay.
that's not the point.
let's if it would stop moving.
What are you looking at?
The names.
Oh,
The Valley Girl is named Lily Lace.
Lily Lace. Okay.
There's the Stallion with Star Streak.
Stars.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then the final.
Inky Rose.
Okay.
The goth one.
Yeah. What?
I think the Valley Girl is my favorite.
The Valley Girl one was...
Are we judging them by their competition, or are we judging them just by the character?
By the competition and by character, honestly.
Yeah.
I have to see what they did again as far as the competition.
Well-
I can't remember. So I guess because I can't remember, they're all winners.
Well, Lily Lace did the hat with like each feather.
Her style was more toned to what Rarity's used to
yeah.
versus what was his name?
Star Streak
Starstreak was like he went to a different
dimension.
yeah. an exotic approach to it.
Yeah. And okay, so we talked about how this episode has a moral that shouldn't be a moral, but unfortunately it is a very good one.
Yeah.
There is a second moral that kind of goes with it that I personally like a lot with it. Is the whole, it is few words. It's the whole one man's trash is another man's treasure, or beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
Where it's like, just because you don't see the value in something that somebody worked really, really hard on, does not mean it doesn't have value.
It was like when Hoity-Toity and Photo Finish were arguing about the same necklace.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I love that callback to Trade Gym. Because back in season 4, they did that with the brooch at the Rainbow Falls Traders Exchange. It's like, how can you tell they're the same brooch? I bet if I switched them up, you wouldn't even notice a difference.
Try me.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
But they did it again here, where it's like, it wasn't a brooch. What was it? It was
It was either a necklace or like a hoof band.
I think it was a necklace actually.
This one. It's like they're the same.
No, Applejack is having that same. They're the same moment again.
And I love how she went to. It's like, Verity, can you believe this? It's like, oh wow, they're both good options.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
No, I love having Applejack getting thrown in there, and just the frustration is growing. Because like I can see where she's coming from. It is absolutely the outside looking in. But
I mean, she's being honest, but at the same time, I think the other contestants are being a little too. What's the word I'm looking for? Like
defensive?
No, not defensive. Because every time she was like, "That's not how you do it," and then they would undo the thing that they were doing.
Well, they wanted to win. They're trying to appeal to the judge.
To one judge out of the other two.
I know. Well, I think I want to say that's what the episode was going for. Is that's destructive. That's not a good thing. Because you're working hard to make your image with this.
That's destructive criticism.
Yeah. It's like you're working hard to make your image, but when someone comes along and says, appeal to my taste and what I want, you get discouraged from what you create and what you put your value into just to appease them, so it's up to their standards.
They didn't give them any like, you should do this, or maybe you should try doing this. It's just like, no, I don't like it.
It's like if I tried to make a song, and then you came along and said, I don't like it like this because of your personal taste, and then I went out of my way to completely change the song I originally had, just so you would like it. You see, to me, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to suck up to you with that.
No, I don't like your acoustic guitar.
Okay, fine. I'll turn that part into an electric guitar for you. Heavy distortion and scream.
You better have the scream.
And it's a song that started off as a slow, intimate acoustic song is now. And all the time, that's better.
It's a little better.
But yeah, that's the point. It's destructive. It's destructive. It's completely destructive. And I love.
And the whole time, it didn't seem like Applejack knew she was being destructive.
Yeah, she was very oblivious. And Applejack does have a good point. Rarity brought her in there to be honest. That's why she was there. In fact, in the beginning, she's like, Rarity, I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
And as over time, she started selling. Like, I think this is a good idea, and went a little overboard with it.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, but I really like that kind of like secondary moral with it is, the whole, just because you don't see the value in something, does not make it not worth anything.
Yeah.
I like Martin. Okay.
What?
Where did that come from?
I was just thinking to the modern art episode that we had.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't even going for that emotion. Score.
Art is so evocative. I wasn't even going for that emotion. Score. All right. So final thoughts on this episode.
I liked it. Like it got way better once Strawberry Sunrise came into the
Oh yeah.
But it was pretty good. It was great to see Photo Finish back and Hoity-Toity.
It was pretty good.
So real quick, do we all agree that our MVP is Strawberry Sunrise?
Yes.
Sunrise.
Unanimous. Okay. Except Jthor, who still hasn't texted me his thoughts yet. Whatever.
It's probably dead again.
Yeah.
We're going by majority rule.
Yeah.
Against one.
So everyone agrees Strawberry Sunrise is MVP because she ties it all together.
Yes.
At least for Applejack, who needed the lesson. For me, I would describe this as a good episode with great scenes in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I faint.
Yeah, it was also very funny. It was also very funny, but it's a good episode with great scenes and great morals. So, yeah, that's Honest Apple for you. So now we get into our. So now at the 50-minute mark exactly. Yeah, we're doing okay on time. Now we go into our discussion.
What's our discussion, Clayton?
Now that we are in a mid-season hiatus, earlier this year than last and earlier than the year before that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're in a mid-season hiatus. Now we can actually talk about this. How is season 7 so far? How was the first half? It is not a mathematical half, but it is the first half because now we're going into a hiatus, and we probably won't see new episodes until I would guess late August.
There's somewhere in August.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. So that's our discussion on it. How is season 7 treating you?
Really good so far.
Think so?
Starlight is killing it already.
I think it's better than season 6, to be honest.
Now hold on. If we're gonna make comparisons to other seasons, we got to do it by the half of that season,
The first 11
Yeah.
episodes
Okay.
of each season.
Oh. or just the
After
first
Spice
half.
of Your Life. Yeah. I would say after Spice of Your Life because that's the 12th one in there. Just going
Yeah.
by.
See, that's interesting. Is like, for me, I think it's been really, really good so far. I've been greatly enjoying season 7. But as the cutoff point, I actually enjoyed Spice Up Your Life more than Not Looking for Trouble. Because I love Spice Up Your Life. That is a great episode.
Well, I'm not doing it by
I know
exactly. I'm just taking it like
Right.
all.
Oh,
of
I
the
know.
12
I just wanted to throw that in.
What seems weird is that we have a very, we're lacking in songs right now.
Well,
for
we
this
have
season.
5.
I think.
Well, the reason is because Daniel Ingram is heavily into getting the MLP movie
Yeah,
scores.
that's-
and
We have, 2 songs, I think? So
We
far?
have had so we've had Best Friends Until the End of Time.
the one with
We've
Hard
had
to Say Anything.
huh?
The one in Hard to Say Anything.
I think that song is literally called The Battle for Sugar Bell.
Something
Yes.
like that, yeah.
So that's 2.
Can you think of any others?
No, that's the only 2 so far.
I want to say there's one we're missing, but yeah, so far that's 2 songs.
Has to be after that.
And honestly, I don't have all that much of a problem with it because great as these songs are, in some cases maybe, but it's like with God, I don't know if I can say that because that was a discussion we were gonna have once. We might visit this. Can a great song save an episode?
Oh.
You remember we talked about that?
I think so, yeah.
Like, can a great song save an episode, or can a song hurt an episode, or stuff like that? I remember us talking about that. We will how about how we wanted to do that as a discussion someday.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I was originally going to say was a great song won't take an episode that's good and make it great, or it won't take a bad episode and make it great. But I don't think we can dispute it can help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go-to example is the main attraction. I mean, The Magic Inside is now my favorite. Due to events, due to personal events, The Magic Inside is my favorite song of the show now. Used to be We'll Make Our Mark,
Yeah.
but now it is The Magic Inside.
So
Crusaders of the Lost Mark is still my favorite episode, but holy hell, main attraction is right behind it.
It's a damn good episode.
Yes, it is.
Both my Handy King runners.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as like songs specifically, I think we'll save that for another day because I think that is an interesting discussion to have.
Oh yeah. Let's talk
Can
about
it
that.
save or hurt an episode? But as far as like just I think one of the things about the season is even whenever it's at I guess low points when an episode comes out, it's like you walk away from like it was okay. They're still not they're not eye-gougingly boring or anything.
Of the early Trixie episodes, when it comes to the seasons, I think Bottled Up's my favorite.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. What is, so far, and put your bias aside for this, what is your favorite episode of this season so far?
We think we all have the same one.
3, 2, 1. A royal problem.
I forgot the name.
Was that it though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. A royal problem.
Oh,
My God. I saw it again earlier today. It's still.
I saw it again today too.
It's phenomenal. Like, holy hell, that's a great episode. And I do love All Bottled Up too. That was very
That one's still
That was
second
good.
place.
Yeah. So yeah, that like. I'm just trying to.
Covered up Fluttershy's face with the Sharpie.
I didn't mean to.
So rude.
Okay. I mean, I've contemplated just drawing a mustache on her, but
It's even ruder.
is ruder a word?
It is now.
Sure. Okay, so let's go down the list. Celestial Advice. Great premiere. Loved it. Extremely heartfelt. Extremely
Especially
heartwarming.
since we saw it live at BabsCon.
That
Oh,
is
totally.
No, hold on. We need to take that kind of bias out of this.
I know. Oh, that's true.
No, you got to take that out of it.
I saw it
Because
at my house.
Yes, you got to look at the episode as itself, not circumstances surrounding it. Let's try and do that here.
Totally.
Trust me, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's totally hard. The
there's no
episode.
wrong way to fantasize.
I saw a video of their reaction to that at BabsCon. Like someone had recorded the whole thing. People lost their minds when Celestia said that.
Oh, dude, back to back. Where
Dude,
I did not.
the next day, it was the headline on Horse News.
Oh.
Duh. It still is, by the way. If you go up.
There's no wrong way to fantasize. Fan fiction.
No, like, if you go to Horse News' website, you know, they've got Horse News, We Know Drama,
Yeah.
and below that is the quotation, there's no wrong way to fantasize. Princess Celestia. I was like, well, that didn't take a genius to know they'd jump on that. Good job, champs. Good job.
It's a great quote.
I was not aware that I was an expression.
Exactly.
Like, literally a few minutes after that.
It was a great episode. It was a great episode, and then, you know, All Bottled Up comes up, which is also
Yes.
very, very good episode. It made me want to try an escape room finally. Still haven't, but I want to.
Also a great song.
Yeah, I really like the song. The song.
This song's growing on me. Like,
It
at first
is.
I didn't really like it, but the
Well,
more I
okay.
listen to it,
I think you and I talked about this earlier, but I will say this: out of everything in this whole show, I will say that song is the most perfectly placed song in and you know, just at some point in it.
Well, they would have won the escape room if they had.
Well, okay, I wasn't even talking about that, but that's great too. I was talking about just how great of it. Because what is the song about? What is the song is about how great of friends they are and how how everything is
How they come a long
awesome.
way.
yeah.
And on the meaty end of that, on instrumental breaks for it, everything's going to shit on the other end.
Starlight. Oh.
Oh, it's just the judge.
And it made a song that's not funny as hell. So, mad props to that. And the episode itself is just really, really good. It had some really funny parts in it. One of my personal favorites is the pretzels.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks. We'll not get hungry on the train.
So
Like-
she's just like, oh, you need snacks? I got you. Done.
Teacup.
That's
That was my favorite.
As you go. I found a 10-minute loop of that.
Trixie's a bitch. Do you know that? Oh, no, you gotta sound hurt. You gotta, like, my opinion has crushed you. Trixie's a bitch.
No, she doesn't.
Perfect. All that's missing is you flipping the cajon over and coming over here and strangling me. I really do like Trixie though, but it's like she did have moments where like, come on, stop!
And I was just like smiling the whole episode, like this is great.
I know.
Sorry, Starlight, but I gotta back Trixie on this one.
Starlight was having none of it. It's great. No, I do love All Bottled Up. So then we move on to A Flurry of Emotions. I really like that episode. I would still put it in the bottom half of my episodes of this season, but it's still really good. It had a lot. That chocolate.
That would have made the episode so much
You know they're not gonna do that.
make it relatable.
Do you really think My Little Pony is gonna have? You know how sometimes episode like Stranger Than Fan Fiction did it. Whenever instead of playing the end credit song, they'll have like dialogue or something going on.
Oh yeah, Coral Pants was just going on.
About it, yeah. It was, what if that was it for A Flurry of Emotions, where it's just Twilight. Oh God!
Crying her eyes out.
That's horrible.
That's
We had it.
hilarious.
We talked about that on a past episode, and it's still horrible.
God.
Funny, but horrible.
I would have loved the episode. Would have jumped way high up on my list.
Oh my
without
God!
this.
For God's sake!
I could have been able to relate to it.
Oh my God! And I'm happy we got more Shining Armor and Cadence. I do
And
love.
then episode 4.
Rock solid friendship.
Which there was a period of time where I was like, this is my favorite of the season. And that one was great. Mod, that's the episode that turned me into a Mod fan.
Mod killed it.
Like,
Mod
prior
was-
to that episode, I liked Mod, but I wouldn't have called myself a fan of hers like a lot of others I know would have. But I mean, like, she just destroyed it in that.
So in Starlight,
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I mean,
relationship, like, yeah, that,
who would have thought those two?
yeah.
the
it was-
callback to how they met, all the way back to when Starlight was not only evil, but starting the village.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a cave over there.
Oh my God, it's like, that was,
Starlight didn't even say thank you.
yeah, she's evil. But that was,
Just leave that little tidbit out. Huh? Never tell anyone.
tell no pony. And Mod counters with, it's not like she's enslaved anyone lately. Which, hey, that's true.
She's got a point.
That is not factual. But no, I absolutely love that episode. The dynamic between Starlight and Mod, which I think prior to this is a pairing that I don't think anybody would have guessed. Just
Yeah.
interacting is really, really good. A very good lesson with Pinkie Pie. Very good character development in that. Again, love Starlight. And come on, the kites. It was so cute.
Like,
I love how I pointed it out to you, actually.
Yeah.
that blew our
For
minds.
last year.
Oh, I was just talking about now that like it's just established that Starlight likes kites. But yeah, you're right too with that.
Mm.
I'm scared one of these days because I almost did it right now. I almost accidentally called her Starkite.
Star Kite Glimmer.
Starkite Glimmer. Yeah, and she's adorable with it.
And Maud lives in Ponyville now.
Ponyville adjacent.
Just outside Ponyville.
Ponyville adjacent. And then we get to episode 5. Fluttershy leans in, or as I'm still calling it, Flutter Trump. Again, very, very good lesson. Very good lesson with how it's you need to learn to stand out for what your vision is.
Yes.
I loved it. I loved having Big Papa McColt come back.
Papa McColt.
Big Papa McColt. And actually, on the episode earlier today, when they're walking through Yakistan, and Pinkie Pie is like, wow, really well structured homes and everything. She like just pokes her hoof through it, and the hole's like, I had my arms crossed, and I was like, I know a guy who could help you with that.
I didn't see a hoof feel in that episode.
That's how we know it's a good episode. Oh, Tibor, you're still here. Sorry, buddy.
Mm.
Okay, so there's that. Fluttershy leans in. I love Dr. Fauna. She was adorable in it.
She did.
I felt so bad for her. How tired she was. And just,
That giraffe still has pony ears.
you mean eyes?
Eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah, it was weird, yeah. It's like,
Can it talk? Like
I didn't really pay much attention to it at first, but whenever you pointed it out to me and I went back and watched the episode, I was like, oh my, oh God.
Is she one of them or?
It would have been weirder if it's like the eyes blinked at different times. Like, it's got that shit on her face and you see them go.
So kind of like Gummy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly like Gummy. Okay, so Fluttershy leads it. I really like that episode. And the Sanctuary itself looks really nice.
What episode? What was the next one?
Forever Philly.
Forever Philly.
Yeah.
Very, very good episode, really.
Cute episode.
Yeah, and that was the episode that made me realize something. Like, it's something that was prominent well before then, but I think it really brought it, like, it dawned on me personally when it happened. But it was, this show is getting really, really good at just knocking it out of the park with, like, heartfelt emotions and whatnot.
Not only that, but we're actually seeing the CMC physically growing.
Yeah. But I mean, like, they have gotten so good at just making feel-good scenes.
Yeah.
It's, like, very sweet, very heartwarming. Like, and I'm referring to the scene with, I know what you're looking at, don't worry. I can see the gleam in your glasses.
See it.
Bitch, that's my card.
I'll
kill you.
I want to read the effect.
I know.
Jesus. Go on with your thing. Whoops.
Was this your card? No. Was this your card? No. Was this your card? No. Alright.
What about this one?
You're the worst magician ever!
What if a magician stole a deck from another magician? Is this your card? Yes. Is this your card? Yes. Is this your card? Yes!
Hold on, that actually kind of freaked me a little bit. Magician stealing cards from another. Can you not see Trixie doing that in like the background of an episode? Was this your card? No. And it's a kid.
What about this one?
No. Are you sure?
This one?
No.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I got it right. This one.
No.
Shit. This one?
No.
It just keeps going to.
And she after going through all of the cards, she finally going through almost all the cards by like her 41st attempt. She pulls the card and is like, yes. Finally, she's like, okay, that was my second guess. Just a terrible magician. So, anyways, Fluttershy leans in.
No, I found
Really, really like it, and that episode actually brought in a joke that we had. I see.
This is a really good card.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Brings up something how we kept calling Fluttershy Flutter Moderate
Oh yeah.
because she's getting to that point now. Hell, Pinkie Pie even brings light to that. It's like, wow, maybe we should call you Flutter Bold now. It's like, thank you. Why are you standing up, by the way?
Oh. Same reason
It's
I
like,
am.
it was like,
stretching my legs.
okay. It's like, do you need to talk to me?
No.
Okay.
Anyways.
Forever Philly. That's where we were.
It's pretty cute.
Very cute episode. Love the moral again. The whole, you can grow up, but still, yeah, people change.
Mhm.
People change, but that doesn't mean you can't still find stuff to do. Extremely heartfelt, and I mean, come on, that picture they take at the end is so goddamn cute.
Oh yeah.
Super, super cute with that. Really like that episode. It's just still hard to imagine, Rarity in that flower outfit having serious moments. That still makes me giggle.
What was the next episode after that?
Parental gliders.
Yes, it was. I mean, do we really need to say
That one at that
all,
time
all
was
we need to say is
probably-
Wendy.
Wendy whistles. I mean,
Oh, Wendy.
that's it.
No, I don't want to do
again.
I don't want to do that though, because there was more to that episode than just Wendy.
I don't remember.
Oh, the dad.
Bo Hot.
Yes.
Bohahoof, yes.
I'm mainly remembering Scootaloo.
Just the parents and Scootaloo.
Scootaloo was great.
She was really cute.
Rainbow Dash had a very good moment of actually realizing, you know what, I probably shouldn't have said that.
It's kind of like the whole Applejack. Oh.
In a way, yeah. I wouldn't say to that extent, but it's like she realizes that, hey, I messed up and I need to learn a lesson from this. It was a really, really well done scene. I mean, come on, we got a flashback with lightning dust as a kid.
It's not enough, man.
I know it's not, but you know what? Damn it, it's something.
It's not enough, man.
It's something. For now. For now.
He's my spirit animal, goddamn.
I know. So, love horror. I'm still tired.
Love Wendy Whistles.
I
That was a great episode.
never would have guessed. Never ever would. Yeah, and I mean, I love it because it's a wonderful episode. But yeah,
Who would have thought?
it's very good episode. Then after that is
Hard to say anything.
hard to say.
Or as we can call it, fuck you, Vincent.
Oh my god.
He's so good at being a douche.
Just when you think he can play a douche.
Were you there when it was confirmed that it was indeed he did indeed inspire Featherbangs off of Justin Bieber?
Yes.
He
said it on Twitter. He's like, yeah, it's based on Justin Bieber. I was like, damn it.
Oh, beeps. To quote Vincent Tong word for word, beeps for sure. I mean, it was, pretty clear.
Yeah, but just, God, man.
I loved it.
He is so good at that.
These balls are like you. I'll always catch you if you fall. I don't know. It's like I'll go back and I'll play that scene and I'll get to these balls are just like you and I'll pause it because I'm already giggling. Hey girl, I was up under the tree writing some poetry and I found these flowers. Thought I'd show them how pretty you are. I can still see that working on a girl. That's what kills me.
He was good at that was a good one, but then led up by how many awful ones?
Huh? Oh yeah, a lot of terrible lines. But I really like that episode because I like Sugar Belle. I like seeing more of a side of characters that we don't already know much about, and I like Sugar. She's really cool, especially now. And also getting the CMC. I mean, now we can look. Here's something that we never really thought about, but we can now say that we have an episode of the Cutie Mark Crusaders in Starlight's Village.
Yeah.
How about that? I mean, shit, dude. So yeah, there's that. I really like that episode. My poor ship has set sail. Through and through.
You mean it's sunk?
And
It's sunk by cannon.
well, as another one sinks, another blossoms forth. That is how cannon ships work, and you know that.
I love that thing I saw this thing on Tumblr where it was like the difference between cannon and cannon. Like a cannon that fires cannonballs versus the cannon of a show. And now it just has one end, but both of them sink ships.
I like that. I like that. So then we come to Honest Apple.
Yeah.
I think we already.
Yeah, I mean we've already talked about that. Then we get to a royal problem.
Best episode so far.
It was phenomenal. And again, I heard the first impressions we gave for it, and I completely stand by it. Is like, so it's something the fandom has been begging for literally years. For 7 years, the fandom has wanted a sisters episode. So you get a sisters episode. It's a map episode. Oh, and guess what? It's also a Starlight Glimmer episode. Hell yes.
Good lord.
In
Good
every
They
season.
really made that work.
Yes, they did.
Wow.
And also, it's totally Freaky Friday. But
yeah,
Freaky Deaky Friday.
Freaky Deaky Friday. But damn, it's such a great episode. I mean, we could
I
go.
still laugh when I see that episode.
We could go on and on about it, but let's save it for whenever we actually, because we're
Yes.
reviewing it next week.
Yes.
We're gonna review it next episode.
Jthor better show up.
I know.
It's an important episode too.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah,
And then-
and then we get to Not Looking for Trouble, which this was also a very good one. Should we talk about this since we did our first impressions for it?
Yeah, we could save it.
Sure. I really
Let's
like
see
it,
it.
but just overall with season 7, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
The morals are getting great. The morals are just killing it. And
Top 3 episodes so far.
Oh well, let's see. Royal problem.
More problem. All of us is that.
yeah,
Parental guidance.
I mean, hold on, give me.
personal. That's your
Oh,
personal.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
your
Let-
personal.
Let me think this through real quick.
Or top 5 if you need a little bit more space. Because
I
there's a
gotta
few.
see the list.
For me, Royal Problem, All Bottled Up, Parental Guidance, and then Rock Solid Friendship, and the 5th one I'll give it to.
Wait, that's 4?
Yeah, the 5th one I'll give it to Honest
Okay, for me,
Apple.
top 5.
If you don't want to like exclude some episodes, you can get 2 more.
And if
Well,
there's more
I
than
mean,
3,
we've already made it. We've already established. I at least like all the episodes
Yeah.
so far.
Mhm.
Like every time I've sat down and watched them, even if it's an episode that I didn't walk away like, wow, that was incredible. I still have a very, very good time. So I will narrow it down to top 3. Third is parental guidance at number 3. You already know Royal Prom is number 1.
That's
So-
all of our number ones. Right
So
now.
number 2 would be Celestial Advice.
Really?
Amazing premiere.
It really was.
First time we've ever had a 1-episode premiere, and damn, it was good.
It worked out really well.
Extremely well. And it was incredibly heartwarming. I loved it. And also, I mean, come on. Totally.
Totally.
Thank you for having that as our thumbnail.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Were you aware of you doing that?
Halfway through, I was.
Okay. But yes, I think the season is off in a good start so far. Tibor, what are your top 3?
It's hard.
Obviously, so it's.
Royal Problem is
Royal
number
Problem's
1.
Number 1.
Let's see.
I think it's gonna be tough to beat a Royal Problem.
That is.
But.
Number 2, I think I would have to go Parental Guidance.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I mean,
Great.
and then.
Hooray again. That's also a thumbnail.
Hey, you're choosing them.
I know.
Trixie makes our thumbnails now, by the way.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Little extra flair.
Oh man.
What, Clayton?
Nothing.
What? I saw you. I saw you react.
I was reacting to Tibor.
Is that right?
Yes.
When
I
I
have
said
to go-
flair, you said something else.
I think I'll also have to go with Celestial Advice just because.
Celestial Advice is damn good.
Oh my
So
god.
basically, our 2 and 3 are switched.
Yes.
Okay. So here's an interesting question with that. Since we're in the new era of the show, let's call it season 5 and upward.
Yeah.
How does this first? Because we all agree. I think it's in a good spot. I've been really enjoying season 7 so far. If we need a breather for this mid-season finale, sure, whatever. It gives people time to work on stuff.
Well, we have EQG.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yes.
And I've got that.
They have finally.
Next week's when the next one starts, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I've got that EP.
Well-
I've got that EP and covers to work on. So
Well,
there's gonna be no shortage of pony on our ends.
I mean, if you want to look at it, there's already the lead versions of the English one.
Yeah, it's
If you
true.
want to.
But my question is now, how does this stack up against other first half of seasons in the past? And because I don't remember. In fact, I'm pretty sure they didn't. I'm pretty sure season 4 did not have a mid-season hiatus. I'm pretty confident it
I can
did.
double check.
So we know seasons 5 and 6. So let's call this, let's call this for season 5 through 7 as far as
The
First-
hiatus
first halves go.
seasons.
Yeah.
Let's.
What sucks is that I love this. I love season 7, but the first half of season 5 had amending fences.
It had way more than that, but yes,
I know,
it
but
was.
that's still
No,
my
I-
personal favorite.
Yeah, that was. Wow.
And I think, like as a whole, season 5.
Well, I
is
think we
the
can
genuine
all
gems.
agree. 5 was quintessentially is the best.
Mm.
I think we can all agree on that. If not for Amending Fences, just as a whole.
The main attraction is also in
He-
season 5.
But I mean, that's
Crusaders of the Lost Mark.
again. I'm trying to think of. I'm still trying to think first half here. So
The first half of season 5, we got introduced to Starlight Glimmer.
yeah, the cutie map. So the first half of season 5 had the cutie map, amending fences, had tanks for the memories, which is also a great episode.
Rarity Investigates.
That's not in the first half, unfortunately.
Oh, that's the second half.
Yeah, that's the second half.
Well, Crusaders and
Is also second half.
and also Main Attraction is also the second.
Yeah.
First.
Okay.
That's not very fair for
Castle Sweet Castle was first half.
We had Slice of Life.
That's true. Yes, that is first half.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, holy hell, season 5 I think we can say is the best first half we've
Make
had.
new friends, but keep Discord.
Was also in that.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lineup, isn't it? It was great.
Jesus. And then let's see, season 6
Blue
had.
Moon was really good.
Yeah, season 6.
Let's see.
When I think of the first half,
Season 6 had no second friends.
when I think of season 6 and the first half, A Heartwarming Tale immediately comes to mind.
That is in the first
And the
half.
Saddle Row review.
And Saddle
Saddle
Row.
ah!
So, hold on. Heartwarming Tale, Saddle Row Review, Spice Up Your Life, which I love that episode.
I like that.
Newbie Dash.
Yeah, Newbie Dash is in the first half. I really like Newbie
No
Dash.
Second Francis.
No Second Francis.
That's so good.
What was...
Gauntlet of Fire.
Yes, Gauntlet of Fire was in the second. Damn, these first halves are all really, really good.
The only thing that wasn't was the chrysaling.
Oh,
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, like for a opener, it wasn't. It's probably.
Well, we've already talked about our shtick with it. It's a good episode, but its problem is plot B is way more interesting than plot A.
Yeah.
What was episode 3 of season 6?
The Gift of Maud.
That's right. And that was a sweet one. I enjoyed that.
And then On Your Marks.
Oh, that's a great one. Shit! This is hard. Shut up! This is hard. Shit!
Oh man! And then Applejack's Day Off. And
Oh yeah, that was first half.
Yeah. That
and also Flutter Brother.
That was also first
Zephyr
half.
Breeze. Oh boy.
You're
Jeez,
right.
man.
A little breeze was first half.
Oh jeez.
You know, is it wrong of me if I love that episode more because I know so many people hate it? Is that bad of
Tree
me?
Hugger?
No.
Flutter Brother.
Flutter Brother for Zephyr Breeze.
Well, I know that, but I mean like just characters that you love because.
No, I'm talking about the episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I know Jthor doesn't like that episode.
Well, yeah, because he hates Zephyr because Zephyr reminds him too much of.
Yeah, we have 154 episodes right now.
Yeah, isn't it
God
awesome?
damn.
Right?
Didn't even think about that.
Kicking ass and taking names is that. Yeah, God, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Just comparing them to each other.
They're all great.
I know.
They're all really, really good. Damn, dude. I mean, hold on, let me think.
Just because I'm mending fences, I'm
As
have to
far-
give it to
okay,
season 5.
So, if I have to rank them,
Are we doing 5, 6, and 7?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're only talking about seasons that had first halves. I mean, if you want to get into seasons before then, we can, but that would take a while.
Mm-hmm.
The Gravity Investigates is just under.
Mhm. Even though the episode that came back, like whenever season 5's hiatus ended, the episode that aired was Camelot Carousel.
Camelot Boutique.
Did I say Camelot Carousel? That's
Yeah.
the name of the shop. Camelot Boutique. Yeah, you're right. You're
Pretty
right.
close. Pretty close.
Oh God, okay. So just thinking it over, as far as like the first halves of them, all 3 are great. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh yeah.
All 3
Oh,
are
yeah.
very good. But if I gun to my head, if I had to rank them, my order goes from best to least best, because I won't say worst because they're all damn good. I would honestly say 5, 6, 7.
That's what I was thinking too.
Not to say that this season 7 first half is bad. No, it's actually really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. What?
See, I go 5, 7, 6.
That's fine.
That's what I would say too. 5, 7, 6.
Yeah.
It's just see that
Just honestly, because the crystalling was kind of eh.
Well,
Not
see,
the two-parter.
here's my thing, and this could have a sense of bias to it. It's just that like because we're having this conversation now, season 6 has been around long enough for it to just settle in and marinate into my system. Whereas season 7 is still quite new. So maybe you could call, I don't want to say bias, but you could equate that to this as well. I don't know. It's tough. Again, they're all. Again, this is why I sometimes I don't like to rank stuff because they're all great. They're all really good.
But all winners.
Hey Trixie, can't all be winners if it's not a competition to begin with. So unfortunately, yeah, we never heard back from Jthor. I didn't get a text or anything. I don't know, but yeah, overall, I think season 7 is in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
At least to me, it just kind of gives off the vibe that barring a royal problem, which we already say is incredible, It's giving off the vibe that the second half is gonna have some damn good episodes, like really good. Because like when the episodes this season when they hit, they have absolutely hit. Celestial Advice, all bottled up, Rock Solid Friendship. They are rock solid episodes. Hey, Lamau. Yes. Yes, very, very good. So, I want to hear from you guys, your overall thoughts on this.
It started off real strong, like, good lord.
Did it teeter in it at all?
Like, there were some episodes that were like, like, they're pretty good, but not really.
I think
there's more really good episodes than there are episodes. Right?
And I feel like with this season, like, it gets to a really great episode, and you think, man, how are they going to top that? And then an episode comes by, and it's like, okay, that's our new favorite episode.
We keep getting new favorite episodes as this.
That should say something, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, it, rises.
Oh, because Tibor, I remember, like, when this season started, you'd actually kind of get on me about that, but it's not my fault that they keep making good episodes.
No, I've seen how I've gotten caught into that, too. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Especially since all of us have the same favorite episode of the season so far.
And while far from impossible, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what they do in the second half of season 2 to top that.
Yeah.
All right, so I think this is I think we did good with this. You guys got any final thoughts?
I think we're good.
I think we are also good.
All right, so happy belated birthday to Jthor, and I guess myself.
You can't do that too.
I'm about to say, you know how weird it is to say happy birthday me?
Good job, me. Way to go.
Another year.
Yeah. Oh, I remember telling customers that when it was my birthday. Hi there, how you doing? I'm good. I made it another year without dying. I'm good. Yeah. It's funny how saying something so brutal like that, like I made it another year without dying, so that means something. And they go, is it your birthday?
Aww.
Yeah, they go like, oh, that is like I've just talked about potentially dying. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. But yeah, happy birthday, Jthor.
Happy birthday, Clayton.
Thank you.
And happy birthday, Cam.
Yeah, and happy birthday, Cam. I have officially started the recording phase of my EP, working on songs with that. One of these is really kicking my ass as far as putting arranging skills to the test. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Look forward to the EP. Should be, if all goes well, I should have it ready sometime, hopefully in August. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'll be posting some covers to, give you guys something while these songs are being made and while I get the artist to do them, because that's currently what I'm in the process of. Is I've got an artist who's working on the art for it.
Cool.
So they'll be out as they come. But yeah, expect it as soon as possible. So until next time, I'm Do the Daring Do.
I'm Trixie.
I'm Tibor.
That silence was Jthor. All right, so see you guys again. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.